ahead of the new season. This is how the two sides line up then. United like this, with a new face in at right back as well. Rafael da Silva, the Brazilian, he starts his first game for United, with Thomas Kuszczak behind him after 3 clean sheets in 3 starts in pre-season. Wes Brown, Rio Ferdinand and Patrice Evra make up the back four as they step up their preparations for the new season. And David Gray comes into a midfield that includes Nani on his second appearance, and Carlos Tevez and Fraser Campbell add the pace and power up front, and hopefully plenty of goals as well after they've got 3 in pre-season. Peterborough, they look like this. Well, in fact, we can look at the United formation. It's like this, and Arthur, as we say, a pretty balanced side with plenty of skill at the back and plenty of speed up front.
Yeah, the backbone of the side's obviously very strong, with the experience of Wes Brown and Rio Ferdinand at centre-back, and also just in front of them, Darren Fletcher and John O'Shea. So they'll help the younger lads in the side, like Da Silva and like Gray, and Tevez and Campbell up front. I can see that developing into a good partnership. Campbell likes to maybe play on the...
The
defender's done well there.
Whelpdale hasn't done so well, though, and he's given it to Nani here. The last thing you want to do in this position. Cross to Fletcher. Tevez. Gray on the outside. That's in towards Fletcher, but Martin... Oh, dear me, it's gone all the way in. The new signing gets a goal on his debut, but it's at the wrong end. And for a player who's done so well in the opening 40 minutes or so, he's dropped an absolute clanger.
It's a bit of a shame, but we'll take it, David. Good ball into the box, just too far ahead of Darren Fletcher. Tevez has done well getting the ball out his feet and finding Gray out wide. Just gone too far for Darren, and well, we'll take the goal, don't get me wrong, but you don't like to see people score no goals, and the lad on his home debut, that's the last thing you want. But certainly he's had a decent game, and I would say to the young fullback, just forget about that. Keeper's maybe taken by a little bit by surprise. In fact, when you see it again, the keeper might have been able to help him out there a little bit. Just slipped through his hands. And I would probably say that they'd feel a little bit hard done by to go in at half-time now, a goal down.
Certainly he will. Darren Ferguson. Even sometimes you forget about certain players. You think, of course, that we've seen Kuszczak tonight, we've seen Zila tonight. Ben Amos was on the tour. Tom Heaton, of course, is on a season-long loan at Cardiff City down at Ninian Park. Certainly strength in depth. And here's someone who's had to wait for his chance. And how has he taken it? Darron Gibson, left-footed, top corner, game over, and what a way to do it.
Well, even all the Peterborough fans were applauding that one. I think that was just his second touch, one touch to control it, which was difficult. It's going away from him. What a strike, just sat up nicely for him on the half volley. Gave the keeper no chance.
Have a look at that. Great season at Wolves. He's determined to make it a great season at Manchester United this time round.
Well, he's another one, David, who looks, obviously, he's a year older, he looks stronger, he's had the experience of playing at Wolves in the Championship. And, you know, instead of being a young adult, he's grown into a man now, isn't he? He's got good strength